Hello everyone. Today we are starting another weekly vlog. Hold on. Let me open my blinds. A little more light. Seems nice. We're starting another weekly vlog. It's Tuesday, November 20 something, right before Thanksgiving. November 25th. Thanksgiving is in 2 days. So, I'm wearing workout gear because I want to work out this week. At least 3 times this week. 3 days this week. But I have to do my laundry, and I want to bake the sweet potato pie today so that tomorrow when we're cooking all the Thanksgiving food before Thanksgiving, that's not in the way. But I also want to start working on a vlog. I have 6 stacks of books on my floor because those are videos I want to do. I'm very excited about them. I don't know which one to start first. I'm going between two. I might start both of them today. So, who knows? And then I also want to edit the weekly vlog that came prior to this one. It's all recorded, it's just not edited. So I'm gonna probably start editing it today as well. But it'll probably go up next week or the week after, depending on when the last day of November is, so that I can see when my reading wrap up needs to go up. So let's talk about the books that we might want to read. Not a lot of light, so let me turn you over. So let me talk about the books that I might want to read for this vlog. Let me go get them. Let me just hook this to me. How about that? Okay, so yesterday I finished book 8 in the Blessing series by Beverly Jenkins. And it ended diabolically, actually. Like, oh my goodness. So I have book 9 right here. This is Second Time Sweeter. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't want them to get back together. I'm not going to tell you who's not together, but I don't want them to. And then I have Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. I have this as well. And then I'm going to show you the 2 books that I'm choosing between for the first vlog I want to do. I might start both of them today, but let me just show you. The first book is Hush Hush. This is for a vlog I want to do documenting my entire journey reading this series. I own 3 out of the 4, so. And I got all 3 books. Mind you, there's 4 in the series, but I got all 3 books for $2. That's great. So, that one. Or Pride of the Orange Tree. This is the last book on my 25 to read in 2025. I sectioned it off every 100 pages, I think. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But this last sticky note barely has anything behind it. It's mainly like a glossary. And I'm fine with that. 804 pages. But the words aren't that, like, they're pretty big or whatever. But I already borrowed this, and I borrowed it. I already bought this from Audible and borrowed these 2 from Libby. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think these are gonna be the 3 that I start with. So to prepare for this vlog, I also need to edit that video so I can have a empty SD card, because I do not want to film this on a halfway, almost, like, there's 2 videos on there. One has already been uploaded. The other one is a vlog. I need to delete the one that's already uploaded. Not until I finish the vlog, because I've done that before. Deleted something that I shouldn't have deleted. So, yeah, I need to do that as well. Put away these laundry clothes, because I did my laundry on Sunday. And it's Tuesday, so I need to put this laundry away. So, there's a lot to do. Let's get to it. Hello. So I have put away all of my laundry. I lit some candles in the hallway and in my bedroom. Get the ambiance going. My room is pretty clean, so I don't have to clean my room. I don't have to clean my bathroom right now either. I probably need to clean my toilet, but that's about it. And, like, wipe off surfaces. But that's not like a clean. That's just like tidying up. So yeah, I do that. But I'm very tired. Like, my arms. I'm very tired, and I'm over the day already. To be honest, I might cook the sweet potato pie before I go to the gym. I don't know. because I'm not gonna go crazy in the gym. What I'm mainly working on is strength training. I'm not trying to lose weight per se, but if I'm doing everything right, of course I'll lose weight, hopefully. But I'm trying to eat better, so like not indulge crazily, like overindulge, and then just work out a couple times a week for right now. I don't want to overcomplicate things because that's when I usually quit or give up. So I'm focusing on very simple exercises and then some light cardio, and that's it. But I might make the pie before I go into the gym. I don't know. Because after I go to the gym, then I have to take a shower like almost immediately. Like after I'm done sweating, I just have to go in the shower. And that's a whole routine on its own. So I might make the sweet potato pie first, or I make it tomorrow after everything else is done. We'll see. We'll see what I do. That's all I have planned for today is edit my vlog, go to the gym, maybe make the sweet potato pie today, and start reading some books. And maybe work on my website a little bit more, I'm thinking. I'm in the mood to get rid of books, but I haven't been reading a lot of my physical TBR this month. This month has just been a lot of enjoying reading. So reading things that I'm like obsessed with at the moment. Mainly that's it, to be honest. It's just reading what I'm obsessed with, lightly working things out. Because honestly, I haven't read that many physical TBR books this month. I've read, not many, but all of the physical TBR books I've read this month, I won't be keeping. They're getting unhauled. And that's kind of, except for one, which was a reread, but that's kind of crazy. Like, so that's like 7, 8 books gone. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 books gone from my shelves, which is pretty great in my opinion. Maybe because I'm in the mood to get rid of books, the vlog I should start with is the reading the oldest books on my bookshelf instead of Priory of the Orange Tree. Or maybe, maybe instead of doing Hush series and Priory of the Orange Tree, I do Priory of the Orange Tree and reading the oldest books on my TBR. Yes, I think that's what I should do. We see each other. Okay. That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go upstairs to cook the sweet potato pie, and then gym, and then reading more, or I could be reading while I relax. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye. Are you slanted? I think you're slanted. But I don't. You're on a tripod. That's tripoding. How are you slanted? And because you're on a tripod, I can't twist you. What is happening? I think we're just gonna go with it. Okay, today is Wednesday. It is the day before Thanksgiving. So yesterday I made my sweet potato pie. But, girl, I forgot the butter. Mind you, in that B-roll you saw butter. I put it in a measuring cup and then put it in the microwave. And I don't think I ever pressed to put to heat up the butter. And then 2 hours later, the pie had cooled down. I put it in the refrigerator. I was downstairs in my room, and me and my mom were on FaceTime, and she was upstairs, and she was about to do something in the microwave. And she said, she turned the thing around. She was like, "Let me show you something." And it was just my butter. I said, "Oh." So I'm scared about my potato pies. But I had enough filling to make another pie. So if that one doesn't turn out well, I'll just add half the butter into the melted butter, mix it in, and make the pie again. But that was interesting. But I also finished Miss Bev Jinx. Second time sweeter. And this one right here, I gave 4 stars. I don't like the direction that it went in. I realized I love this series so much. Nothing has gotten lower than a 4-star. But I realized these books were still written by a woman who is from a different generation, who has different things that they feel like a man and a woman should be. Because as liberal and inclusive as Miss Beverly Jenkins is, she is from an older generation who still says things like, forgive your parents for certain things that they've done to you, forgive the man that you're with for doing things that they've done with you. If you still love him, you might as well forgive him. Love and forgiveness don't have to be in the same thing, right? So in the book prior to this one of the characters does something very crazy and diabolical. And by the end of this book, they've made up with everybody. And do I think that this person deserves a second chance? Yes, I do. However, I just don't think it should have been as quick as it was. I think it should have spanned over a book or two, and to really feel as though it's impacted them, how they've hurt other people and things like that. Because she's done that before. With things take books to recover. But this situation, and honestly, she's done the same situation 3 times now. So I'm getting not annoyed. I'm not annoyed, but I'm like, if you're gonna do it the same thing thrice, at least have the outcomes be different, so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing thrice. The first time it happened in book 2 or 3, right? Then it happened again in a book 5 or 6, and then it happened again in book 8 and 9. So it's with 3 different couples, it's happened. So I'm just you need to mix it up, okay? So that's done. Now, only thing I have to read now, not have to, but you know what I mean, is Just Another Missing Person by Jillian McAllister. So, I'm probably going to start this today. This is quite a long book. I don't want to read a long book. But I'm going to start this today. And I think I'm going to start Priory of the Orange Tree today. That's a crazy sound. But yeah, they might start that today as well. Oh, girl. I'm scared. And I'm supposed to be doing a vlog for Priory of the Orange Tree. So you won't get many of my thoughts in this vlog about it. And I just woke up. So, hello. I woke up, went upstairs to ask my mom when we were going to start cooking. Because I always like to cook with her so that I can get the recipes cemented in my brain. Okay. So, I think I'm going to start Priory of the Orange Tree today. I sectioned it out. Let me show you. I sectioned it out for every 100 pages, I believe. So, Hopefully it goes well. I'm probably gonna put on a reading sprint and start these 2 books in a little bit, but right now I'm not in the mood for anything. But yeah, that's 2 physical TBR books too, so I would love to start them. But I also need to, I might do that today as well, in between cooking and start editing. I might do that. Yeah, bye. I finished. I started today and I finished it today. I don't even, cause I don't even, you know? And because I don't even. This entire case was crazy and convoluted, but I think I enjoyed it. I can't be sure, but I did indeed finish the book. Woo! So, let's manage loan and let's return it. And then, yay! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, my lippy is empty now. This book, I'm going to give it a 3.5. This book was crazy, actually. Quite crazy. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for you, actually. I have nothing else to say, to be honest. But the book was crazy, and I might still start Party Orange Tree today, but I might not. So, who knows? But I need to take a break from reading. So, yeah. Bye. Okay, so I kind of finished writing everything that I need to do for this month. I also forgot that I was recording this vlog, but we'll talk about that in a second. But this is everything so far. A lot of it is video recordings and making sure I do that. Some things I have to do for videos over here. Um, yeah, and I might put some things I need to do for TikTok as well. I also want to plan out what I want my stuff to look like. Also, I have to plan out to make a new this too vision board, so I'll do that as well. I have some goals I want to reach on here, so we'll just do some more of that stuff writing down. At 2 p.m. today, we're putting up the Christmas tree, so we'll also be doing that today. I need to go work out today. I want to clean the gym and I wanted to clean my bathroom today as well. And yeah, but this is a pretty, you can't see much, and I don't want you to get too close because I want you to be surprised. Also, I don't know when this video is coming out. So I put all the videos I wanted to do this time, but maybe I'll do another video, like a surprise video, and that'll be this weekly vlog because I don't remember. I forgot I was recording this weekly vlog, so maybe it'll be in the middle somewhere. Maybe one of these days, I don't know. But we will see because I have many plans, many plans. So yeah, that's done right now. Okay, so hello everyone. I did forget I was recording this vlog. The last time I recorded was the day before Thanksgiving, when I was making the sweet potato pie, which it turned out delicious. I did indeed forget to put the butter in said pie, melted butter, but it still tasted delicious. But it was for like the decadence and the smoothness of it, so the texture wasn't the best, but it still tasted delicious. I tore up that pie. But since I haven't, updated you in a long time, let's see what I read since then. The last time we talked, I read Just Another Missing Person, which again wasn't that long ago. Today's the 1st of December, and I read that and I finished it on the 26th, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 4 days ago was the last time I updated. My bad. Since then, I finished 2 books, which were 2 rereads. I finished, let me get them, Silence Fallen by Patricia Briggs. I finished Storm Curse by Patricia Briggs. So these are 2 rereads. I gave them both 4 stars like I did the first time. I don't re-rate rereads because whatever I give it at the moment when I read it for the very first time is what I stick by. But so I gave these both 4 stars. And I'm guessing in between that I DNF something because I read one of those on the 29th and one was on the 30th. So 27, 28, and 29. Or wait, 27th, 28th, I read stuff. I just don't remember what it was. I might have put it in a different reading vlog, which is interesting. But I DNF'd The Priory of the Orange Tree, which is one of those days. Thanksgiving Day, actually. On the 27th, I started reading Priory of the Orange Tree. And on the 28th, I DNF'd it. Yes. And then on the 29th, I started reading this one. And then 30th, I read this one. And today is the 1st. So here are the books that I have borrowed from the Libby. You know how this goes by now. Let me show you those books. So right now, I have borrowed book 12 in the Mercy Thompson series, Smoke Bitten, and this shall be getting read. Then I have It Waits in the Forest by Sarah Doss. So I have that. And I have A Language of Dragons. This is a fairy lit edition, and I haven't started it yet. Don't even know when I'm going to be honest. And I might have something else on my Libby, but I forgot what it was. It was a Nalani Singh book, but because that book, okay, it was number 11 in the Nalani Singh series, but the audio book for that, not the audiobook, the ebook for that isn't available yet. But I don't want to give it back because then wherever I'm going to give it back, that book is going to come up a hole, and that's going to piss me off to the utmost pissed offity. So we'll wait on that one. We'll wait. We will wait. There's a lot of books I'm in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place for. So I'm in 3rd place for Some Shall Break. 3rd place for Trusting the Dark by Mel Dow. I'm in 2nd place for My Hero Academia Volume 34. 3rd place for Everything We Didn't Say by Nicole Bart. 1st place for Soul Taken by Patricia Briggs, which is after Smoke Bitten. I'm in 2nd place for Archangel's War, which is book 12 in the Nalani Singh series. Second place for Archangel's Prophecy, which is the audiobook that I borrowed. First place for It's Elementary by Lise Bryant. First place for On the Corner of Hope and Maine by Burley Jenkins, which is book number 10 in the Blessing series. I have 13 days left on Archangel's Prophecy because I got it yesterday. So I still have time. I have 13 days for that ebook to come off of hold. And it better come off of hold, let me tell you. But yeah, I honestly did forget I was recording this. So that's on me, dog. That's on me. But I want to decorate a little bit more for Christmas. But I also need to record my wrap up for December, because I need these books to go back on their shelves or go on haul pile or whatever. So I'm gonna record that either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm probably gonna edit it almost immediately just so that I can be done with it. So yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. I'm going to what time is it? I'm gonna go to the gym because we do the Christmas tree at 2 p.m. It's 12:41. I won't be doing much in the gym at all, so I can get it done before then. And then after the gym, do the tree, clean the gym, clean the bathroom, take a shower. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower after I do the tree because some of those ornaments have like glitter on them, and I don't want to do all my routine just to feel dirty again. So yeah, that seems like a plan to me. Okay, I'll see you when I see you. Hello everyone. So today is, I don't know, December 3rd. The last thing you saw was me reading Silence Fallen, and I gave it 5 stars, which this is a reread. I'm rereading all the Patricia Briggs books, and that is book 11, I believe. And I gave it 4 stars the first time I read it, but this time I gave it a 5 star. I only changed the rating if it goes up for a reread, so 5 stars, pretty great in my opinion. And then today I got my nails done. Very simple. They're shorter than they usually are. But give some applause for the nails. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also went to Goodwill because I wanted to get some Christmas related stuff. Not Christmas like decor, but if it was there, sure. But like, I want to make some Christmas gifts, and I've seen the things that I need at a Goodwill before, but they weren't there this time, so I came out with nothing. I also went to Dollar Tree to get a couple little things, and then went to a seafood place, and me and my mom got seafood bags, so we ate that and watched The Walking Dead. We are on season 9, episode 2. And my glasses got delivered. I got some glasses. These are from Zulu. That's where I get a lot of my glasses from, and I want to show you them. If my shirt is messy, it's also because I was eating that seafood like I hadn't eaten in my life. But I hadn't eaten today, so technically that was my first meal. But I got some Zulu glasses, and they came today. They literally came as we were leaving, and so like we were like 3 blocks down. So here are my old glasses, and here are my new ones. I hope they look good. I think they would look good more with my hair down and my hair out, but I feel like I can see the whole world. Like, these are clear, but these feel like they're in 4K. I felt like since the last couple of months, I felt like it was getting harder for me to see far away, which is what my glasses are for, is for me to see further away because I can't see that far. Like, without my glasses, I can see everything, but it's as if it's blurry. Like, I can see me moving in the viewfinder, but I can't like even really like point out my fingers in the viewfinder, right? But when I put these on, now I can see everything clear. Same thing with these, but with these, I just started to feel like further away, it was getting blurry as if I didn't have glasses on. So that's why I needed to go to the eye doctor and then get my prescription. Here are some glasses. I'm gonna order a couple more pairs. I just wanted to see. This is the first pair. Glasses are expensive, you know, but everything's expensive everywhere. So there's that. I'm gonna take these off for right now because I haven't even. And they're gold plated. It's pretty because I just am not used to it for right now. So give me a second. And then that's all I did. I'm going to start today. I gave back a couple of books. So let's talk about it. I gave back A Wait in the Forest, and I also gave back A Language of Dragons. I just didn't feel like reading them. So I didn't want to hold on to them just in case somebody else actually wanted to read them. And a day or two ago, book 12 in the Mercy Thompson book series came off a hold. So I'll be starting this one. And book 10 in the Blessing series came off a hold. So I'll be starting this one as well today. And then let's look. I am first in line. Ooh, and something just became available to borrow. Everything We Didn't Say. Hold on, let me grab it. Okay, so Everything We Didn't Say by Nicole Bart just came off a hold. That's lovely. And then I'm first in line for It's Elementary and book 11 and 12 in the Nilani Singh series. So, and I've had the biggest urge to read KU, and I want to start. There's a couple books that I'm going to be getting through. I'm going to read Mortal Skin by Lily Mayne, because I read a different series by Lily Mayne that was like dystopian / sci-fi and it was so good. Let me tell you the name of it because it was so good. I put many people onto that series in 2024. It was called The Monstrous series. Ooh, it was a good series. And right after I finished that, I said, I need to read the next series. And it was by her, and it was this series, but I haven't started it yet. But the first book is called Mortal Skin. So I will be reading that. I have the urge to read that. And I have the urge to read this, like, it looks like a political, like, suspense romance book. And it's called Race to the Senate. That looks really good. So I'm going to start that one. I want to start that one. And I want to continue. If you watched my Southern Hearts and Signed Kisses videos, I did a series where I was just reading a lot of indie authors. And one of my favorite books and series that come out of that was the Consortium series by Deirdre Monroe. And I read books 1 through 4 almost like immediately. So I'm going to start book 5, which is called Gadiel. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. I want to start that one too. I also have Kiss of the Basilisk on here that I could start. So yeah, I want to read more Kindle books. I charged my Kindle. I am ready and I am prepared. So that will be starting quite soon. And well, today, honestly. I might just start all of these. Give me a little good piece of chunk into all of them. That would be nice. But yeah. And I need to record a video. I'm going to record my 25 and 2025 video. So we are going to talk about and discuss that and record that. So we'll get to that, and yeah, bye. Hello, everyone. So last night I started 3 books. I started On the Corner of Hope in Maine. This is book 10 in the Beverly Jenkins series. I'm around 70% through, so I shall be finishing this today. I read 50 pages of each of these books last night, and then I continue reading them today, this morning. Then I started Soul Taken. This is a reread of book 12 in the Mercy Thompson series. So after this one, I only have one more book to reread, and then I'm done with my reread of this. And then I started Mortal Skin by Lily Main. That is a Kindle book, and I got 50 pages into that one as well. And that one irked me off because my Kindle was acting up and it wasn't charging, so it was completely dead. And then I deleted Kindle off my iPad because my iPad is very old. I've had it since I was in like late middle school, early high school. So I do need a new one. I just haven't gotten one yet because it's a very older model, so it doesn't have much storage on it. It's barely anything on my iPad, and I deleted Kindle because I was like, oh, I have a Kindle. Kindle's not working. So I had to use my iPhone to use my Kindle, and I hate reading off my phone. I hate it with a passion. I hate everything. Even when I was a Wattpad girly, I started on Wattpad. Like when I was at school, I would read on my Wattpad. After that, I used my iPad. I am not a small screen reading girly. Never have. So that upset me. But I'm 50 pages into all of them except for the Beverly Jenkins book. I started continuing that one today. And I just wanted to update you guys before I get naked and take a nap. But yeah, I started those 3. Really enjoying the Beverly Jenkins. Really enjoying the Mercy Thompson. Not enjoying as much the Lily Main one, but I think that's because I was reading it when I had taken my melatonin. Girl, I was reading and my eyes were like slowly shutting. Sometimes I was reading with one eye open because it was getting there. It was getting there. And I read that one first, and after that I read the other 2, but I was just like, ugh. But also it's because I was already irritated because I wasn't reading on my Kindle. So I will most likely finish Beverly Jenkins one today. And I kind of want to finish the other 2 today as well. That would be fun and nice and easy, but we'll see if I actually do that or not. I don't have to work out today because I worked out yesterday, so I work out tomorrow. And I made some buttermilk biscuits today. I'm trying to get the recipe down because they taste fine, but I never get the layers well enough. And I'm always jealous of the people who can see a recipe, do the recipe, and it comes out how it's supposed to the first time. But that's not me. It never happens. Like there's this guy on Instagram and TikTok probably who always be like, y'all are just stupid. Y'all don't know how to make a recipe or follow a recipe how you're supposed to, because I did this the first time and look, it turned out amazing. And I'm always so jealous of it because I try my hardest and it just doesn't turn out that well the first time. I've made biscuits multiple times and like the taste is there, the flavor is there. It's always the look of it. I want them to look like they have layers. I want them to be thick, and they just never look right? So this is my first try of like trying because I'm trying to take these recipes from different people and mix them up and make them my own so I can have recipes to pass down as well. I'm starting to get my own sweet potato pie recipe. I've made 2 sweet potato pies and I'm starting to know what I like and dislike in them, and that's great. So I'm happy about that. And also I recorded 2 videos that I need to upload, which is my November wrap up and my 25 in 2025 because I completed it. Thank you so much. I recorded both of those videos, so I need to edit both of those videos and upload both of those videos. Both of those videos, before editing, are around 32 minutes, which is quite a long video. So I want to edit those probably starting today, but I have time because I'm a Monday uploader and today is Thursday. So I have time. I can edit in a day if I want to, but I try not to edit in a day. It's easier to edit one day and upload it in the same day, but sometimes I edit one day and upload the next day because it takes a long time to upload in 4K, HD, and all the things. So, but we'll see what I get up to. I will definitely be laying down naked. So I just have to update you before I do any of that stuff. So yeah, bye. Good morning. It is a random day. and I haven't updated in a very long time. So let's do some updates, shall we? The first update I have is the books that I've read. Let me put this on my shirt and I'll be back. Okay, so I think you guys already know. I read Smoke Bitten. This was a reread. I gave it 5 stars. I read On the Corner of Hope and Maine. This was a first time read. It's borrowed, and I gave it 4 to 5 stars. I don't remember, but it's one of those. It was really good, and it's very thin. This one was very thin. And then I read Soul Taken. This was a reread as well. I didn't remember as much as I thought I did, and I gave this one 4 stars. I enjoyed it though, but I don't think there will be many more books. I don't know. I know one is coming out for this series in May or March. I don't remember which one. In 2026. And one is coming out for the Alpha Omega series of hers late in the year, I believe, though, like October-ish of next year. And that one I'm the most excited for because there was a cliffhanger for the end of that one, and the cliffhanger in that one in Alpha Omega is mentioned in the 14th book that's out in this series already, because someone says it in a sly way, and they talk about it a little bit here before the cliffhanger happens in the other book. So I'm most likely going to be reading those books, Alpha Omega books as well. And then I read A Christmas to Remember. This is the 11th book in the Beverly Jean series. I gave this one 5 stars, I think. And so that now I'm on hold for the one that just came out in October. That's the newest one. I'm on hold for that now. So yeah, I will be technically caught up after the one I'm on hold for, gets read. And I borrow these books from my mom, so I think she's already on hold for it. So after she reads it, I'm gonna just take her iPad and read it as well and delete my hold if hers, because hers most will come first because she asked for it before I did. And then I read Mortal Skin by Lily Main, and that one I gave a 3.5 to a 4 star. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. I'm definitely reading book 2 and 3. Everybody was giving 5 stars in the comments though. But me and, her aren't the same. I gave her Monstrous series like 1,000,000 stars for each one, I think. So, some of us aren't the same, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was just, in my opinion, it took too long to start. It was 312 pages, which isn't a very long book, but I feel like it took too long to start. Maybe that's because her other books were just a little bit quicker, so I was just, right? But, I don't know. But each book is longer and longer. So book 2 is like 400 and some change, like 450 pages. And book 3, because it's 3 books, it's like 512 pages, something like that. I'm going to start with that one. Start book 2 and 3 eventually. Then I read and finished in one day My Hero Academia Volume 34. This is the one with Stars and Stripes. That's the American's #1 superhero. Because All Might was America's, it was Japan's, and then things happen, and another person becomes the #1 hero in Japan, and I won't tell you just in case that's a spoiler for anybody who's not caught up. And then things are happening in their country where bad guys are running amok, and there's not many superheroes to help them, so they're asking for aid from other countries, and like, can you guys bring some of your highest superheroes from y'all country to help us? And the one from America, her name is Stars and Stripes, and I thought she was the coolest superhero. There's not often I'm like, America, you know what I'm saying? Even though I live here, because, America has a lot of things to work out. But the way they wrote her as a character was so beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. I thought she was a beautiful girl. I love that the highest superhero in America, in the country of America, is a woman, and everything's political, even if you don't mean it to be political, right? Because they could have just been like, we need another woman, right? The authors, the editors, the illustrators could have just been like, we need another American. But I still like the way that they did it. I like the way that she looked, and she was muscly, and I just liked her. I like her a lot. Things happened to her, so I won't spoil that. I gave that 4 stars, I think. So there's that. And then I started reading because I finally got a hold of the ebook for it, which I've been waiting for like over a week. I finally started reading Archangel's Prophecy, which is book 11 in the Neilani Singh series. And while we're doing that, I guess my iPad's going to update, which I didn't even want it to update because it always takes too much of my space that I don't have, and it's limited, but it's updating, whatever. It's book 11 in the Neilani Singh series. So after I finished My Hero Academia yesterday, I read over half of the Neilani Singh book. So I'm like 58%, which is around like 250 pages, something like that. That's not true. It's like 220 pages or something like that. And I'm really enjoying it. This one is interesting because it's called Archangel's Prophecy. I can't tell you much because this is book 11. But Elena / Ellie / Eleonora, because I think that's her full name, her full first name, is seeing things that she shouldn't be seeing, is hearing voices that she shouldn't be hearing, and is getting weaker when she should be getting stronger. Because as evolution happens and as things happen to her, she should be getting stronger due to the things that has happened in prior books, but she's getting weaker. It's like she's regressing, and she's hearing things and she's seeing things, and she keeps on seeing these white owls. And the chapter I left off was she was about to touch one of them because she realized, oh, they're not real, no one else can see them but me. She's about to touch them because one of her friends, who's kind of psychic, kind of not, said, don't be scared of the owls, just randomly. And when she says stuff like that, everybody listens because it usually is important and for the betterment of you or people around you. And so that's where we left off. She's like, okay, it's time for me to touch this goddamn bird. So she went to reach the bird. So that's where that ended. And yeah, that's all I'm reading right now. I have the books that I borrowed from the library. Shall I get them? Where are they? I don't feel like getting up. Actually, though, where are they? The one I'm thinking of, I can't see on my shelves. Oh, I see it. I have to get them eventually. So let me actually look what books I need to get physically. Because I need to read some physical TBR books. I've only read ebooks, borrowed books, rereads. So rereads don't count. So let's get the books that I need to get. My heater's on, by the way, if you can hear it. That's what you hear. So, first I have The Counselors. I have this that I can read. And then I have a book that I probably said I was going to read a million times. Jesus. And that is For She Is Wrath. Okay, so I'm back. The books I borrowed from Libby were, the audiobooks were for The Counselors and for She Is Wrath, because I was talking and I was like, I haven't read any physical TBR books this month that are new, and I need to, lower that number a little bit. And my mom was like, well, just read whatever's available on Libby. And I was like, but I don't feel like reading whatever's available on Libby. She said, well, just try. Read the first 50 pages, see how it feels, see if you continue, and keep moving. Just borrow some interesting books, right? So I borrowed those two because they were available. But just now, I picked up some books because I also bought another book, but it's for a video, and I haven't started the video yet, but that's that one, so you won't be seeing that one. Or you will. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. But I borrowed some other books from Libby. Well, not borrow, but these are books that are always usually available. So I will read these soon as well, I think. I've talked about this in a video vlog, Kill the Queen. It's always available, or close to being available, so I'll borrow this one. I didn't read this one last time we talked about it, but it's always usually available as well, or about to be available, which is Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies. Then we have this one that I got. It's called Midnight Rooms. This looks so good and very interesting. It's usually available, so maybe I'll borrow this one as well. Then I have Blood Air, and this is usually available as well. So obviously that's what all of these are. I borrowed this one and I gave it back, but maybe I'll borrow it again. It Waits in the Forest by Sarah Dawes. Somewhere in the Deep is usually available as well, so that's on the list as well of books I might be reading this month. And this book right here, it's not available yet, but I'm in first place for it, so it'll be getting off there soon, and it's on my physical TBR, which is It's Elementary. I've been waiting since August for this book. It's December, and when books have a high demand, I think you should have more copies at Libby, but this only had one copy, so it was going very slowly. So there's that. And yeah, I'm going to finish Neilani Singh today after my iPad decides it wants to update, because I'm reading on my iPad, because I think my Kindle has officially died, which is crazy because I've never even dropped that thing. I don't do anything but read on it, and I've only had it for 2-3 years because I got it for college. So I only had it for like 3 years at most, and I read a lot on that thing in 2023 because that's when I was in college. So yeah, in 2023 I read a lot on it. 2024 I read a good chunk on that as well, and then 2025 I didn't read that much on it. And the fact that it's like dead, dying, it won't charge, it won't anything, it's upsetting. And I don't want to get another one because I want to support Amazon as little as possible. So I'm trying not to buy crazily from there anymore, even though sometimes it's the cheapest option. But also, I'm not trying to buy things online anyways because the postal service system has been crazy lately. Most of the packages that were supposed to get received to this house, random people have been dropping them off. I mean, that's lovely because that means our neighbors or just people are nice because they don't live anywhere near us, and our packages are getting delivered to them, to like our neighbors and things like that. So I'm just nervous that that's going to happen. I'm waiting on one package for Christmas for my mother, and then I think everything else will be bought in store because I cannot. And this package was the most expensive, so I cannot afford for it to be missing. And yep, I just got things saying delaying ship. So it hasn't even shipped yet. See, this is why I can't do this stuff. But yeah. So I think I'm just going to use my iPad from now on. And I think I need to get a new iPad as well anyways, because I've had this one since, at least for 7 years, I think. For 7 years at least. So she is older. She only has 32 gigabytes on her. So I had to delete Apple Music from it so that it wouldn't just keep on like running slowly. And I don't use Apple Music on my iPad anyway, so that doesn't matter anyways. I only use it on my phone. But the fact that I had to delete it is crazy. Just so that I could re-download Kindle because I couldn't download Kindle because I had to download Kindle because my Kindle's not working. I'm finish Nilani saying whenever this uploads, maybe I'll show you guys my Minecraft world. It's not anywhere near done, but I've been playing Minecraft because I was like, I made this PC and I don't play games on it as much. Well, games cost money and games are expensive, but Minecraft is free. So, well, is it free? I just had it for so long, I don't know if it's free or not. I don't think it's free. I think you have to pay a one-time thing for it, right? I bought it when I was in like middle school, so I don't know. Well, my mom bought it for me, so it's probably like $20. I don't know. I'm building a house. I'm using another person's idea, so don't think I did this on my own because I tried to do it on my own and I just couldn't figure it out. But as I play more, I'll hopefully learn to do it on my own and make ideas on my own. But for right now, let me show you. The house I'm building is from Kiki, and it's a cherry blossom house. Exterior, interior. And girl, I'm using copper tools right now. I am nowhere near done with this house. I just have like the structures up, like the foundations up. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hello everyone. So, time for a little bit of updating. I'm also posting a book short right now. So, I'm uploading that. But, time to catch you up a little bit. So, first and foremost, I started reading For She Is Wrath. I had this book and I borrowed this in The Counselors from Libby. Also The Counselors. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I don't know. We'll see. There's already a bookmark in here. That's how you know. I've tried to read this book many a time. I just haven't. But I know the second I start it, I'm going to get through it because how I am with all thrillers and or slashers. I get through them very quickly. But I started For She Is Wrath yesterday. Because yesterday I also finished book 11 in the Nilani Singh series. And that one is diabolically crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to feel about nothing. I don't know what's going on with nothing. And it's kind of crazy that I'm just like, I need to read book 12 and book 12 became available. So let me see if I have both the audiobook and the ebook for it. So I will be starting that one probably today too. I don't know. This book isn't bad for She Is Wrath. It is not bad at all. I am 66 pages and I'm on chapter 11. It's good. I'm just like, I'm not like falling over, my feet for it or anything like that, but it's not bad at all. It's good. It's a revenge story, and I love revenge stories. Now, the only thing I hate about revenge stories is that most revenge stories end up not being revenge stories. It ends up being a misunderstanding about whatever. Because right now, she has a list of people, like 4 people, I think, that she's like, it's their fault that everything has happened to me. I've been wrongly imprisoned. It's time to get revenge. And if that's the plot, I'm going to eat this up. But because it's a fairy tale, because it's giving like YA, I feel like it's going to turn out to be that it's not actually going to be revenge. It's going to be like a misunderstanding. And that's what's making me hesitant, but I shouldn't be hesitant because that hasn't proven to be true yet. I'm just making it up in my mind. But because of that, and it's a one-off, which I'm very happy about. It's a one-off. So if I like it, I keep it. It's done. The thing is done. The story is done, which I love. But yeah, the whole plot of this is revenge. So I need it to stay revenge. Okay? I have a stack of books on the side of my bed, if you can't see them. And these are some of the books that are, like I told you earlier, are always available or are usually like 1 or 2 weeks out of being available. So I'll put them over there because those are the books I'll try to read for my physical TBR this month. And these are the 3 I have checked out. I'm not going to tell you what this one is because this is for an upcoming vlog, but I haven't even started it yet, so I need to start it. But I really want to read that Neilani Singh book because I'm very excited to continue that series, and I am very excited to continue. It's book 12 that I'm reading, and is it? Yeah, it's book 12. I also have Some Shall Break on my Libby as well, but I'm waiting for the ebook to become available. Who knows when that will be. And I never told you guys that I finished a K-drama, and I've been wanting to watch this one for a while now, and it's called Tempest. I watched it and I finished it in a couple of days. Mind you, it shouldn't have taken me that long because there are 9 episodes, 50-ish minutes each, which for a K-drama is like, that might as well have been a 20-minute K-drama. You know what I'm saying? But I only watched it that night. I couldn't watch it during the day. It's like I just didn't feel it. So I like to watch it that night. And I thought it was really, really good. In my mind, that man is still alive. Because we never saw nobody. And because we never saw nobody, he is still alive. So, I finished that. Are there any other K-dramas that I've watched since then? I'm putting it in my notes app, the K-drama. Because honestly, it was kind of perfect, to be honest. The tension was real. Let me just tell you, the tension was real. I'm still in the middle of watching The Perfect Marriage. Each like 10 episodes, like because there's 5 sisters. One's already married by the time the show starts. So there's 4 sisters that need to get married. And the first 10 episodes was one couple. I flew through those episodes because I loved both of those main characters. I've seen the actors in both other things. But couple 2, I love the main girl, the wife from couple 2. But the husband is boring. And I feel like also the character itself is boring. The actress, I love her because she's also in shows I've watched. I really don't care for this couple. So I stopped watching it, and it's been like a week or 2 since I've last watched it. I tried to watch it yesterday, and I skimmed through most of the episode. So I kind of just want to skip their entire storyline because I don't give a damn. But I also don't give a damn about... I only care about 2 couples, which is the first couple and what I'm thinking is going to be the last couple with the troublesome sister. Don't know when I'm going to get to that one again. So I'm in the middle technically because I paused like 18 different things. 2 Japanese BLs. One is Old Fashioned Cupcake. One is Where We Meet, Where You Find Me, something. I'm in the middle of a Chinese bromance, which we all know is a BL, but it's China. No Honor, the big one that everybody loves. And then I'm in the middle of three C-dramas, which is The Prisoner of Beauty, which I haven't watched or picked up in like a month. Go Ahead, and Perfect Match. So, yeah, that's a lot. I didn't think I would have that many, that I'm still need to watch. So, just talking about them, I forgot that some of these needed to be watched. So, I'm trying to write them down before I forget. All right, so we'll see what I get up to today. I want to make a loaf of bread today and prep some buttermilk waffles, I think. And I don't have to work out today, so I also might just be reading all day and watching TV all day, which is what I don't normally do anyway. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's go. Hello, everyone. So I have finished For She Is Wrath, and I give it a 3-star. And my main rating for this book is going to be a 3-star. It was good. It was fine. I'm going to be unhauling it though, because it wasn't anything interesting. And like I said in my review on Goodreads, for a book to be about revenge, there wasn't much revenge. I need more revenge. I need more books with female rage. And I definitely need more books with people of color female rage. And I definitely need more books with people of color female rage that goes in and does not stop to protect their humanity when no one gave them that benefit of the doubt. Not even the people, like, it's one thing for you to be humane to people who didn't do anything to you, but it's another thing to be humane to people who did do things to you and weren't humane to you. And you leave them alone and they can do this to somebody else just to second you turn your back from them. Stupid. That's stupid. So I gave it 3 stars. A little bit of what I said earlier still applies here. Like, because it's a fairy tale book and it's a blah 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 type of book, is it going to be a book of revenge that's not very vengeful? And I was correct. I was correct in a way. So, then I finished book 12 in the Nalani Singh series, Archangels. This wasn't Archangel's War. Oh, it was Archangel's War. And I gave it 5 stars. I even teared up in this book. It was so like hard hitting. This is the longest book in the series at 606 pages. It was so good though. It was so good. I cried a little bit. It was really good. I already have book 13 borrowed, which is called Archangel's Son. I already have that book borrowed, and my gift that I got from my mom for Christmas came today. And this video will be going out in like January, so I don't mind telling y'all. But my mom isn't a big fantasy reader, and the first book series that she loved with all her heart with fantasy was a series called The Raven and the Dove. And one thing about my mom that you guys probably don't know, I don't know, you don't know her, is that she loves omnibuses. Like, when the entire series is in one thing, she loves them. So I got her a special edition hardcover copy of the Raven and the Dove series with full color prints inside and some non-colored, like black and white prints inside of the characters and stuff. It cost me $100. And with shipping, it went up to $108. Oh my god, the way my body recoiled. But at the same time, it's so much easier for me to spend money on her than it is to spend money on myself. And I don't know what that means about me, because like, if I bought a book, I would never buy a book for $100 for myself. But I was like, this is for my mom, and I clicked the checkout button so quickly. It was crazy. I clicked it so fast. I was like, did I actually just click it? And I did. So that's crazy. But so I have 4 gifts for Christmas for her already. One of them, I have a 5th gift as well, but it needs to be made. I'm gonna make she has this her room, and I'm gonna make a like runner for it. Runners are usually carpets in hallways, so just long carpets in hallways. But I'm gonna not my TV turning off. Y'all can't see me. Wait, that was kind of disrespectful. Hold on. Anyways, it's gonna be like a runner for her bench because she's going to make over her entire bedroom. And I'm gonna keep her to that because she never does things for herself. And making over her bedroom is something for herself. So, it's gonna be in the colors that she wants the theme of her bedroom to be. So I'm gonna make like a blanket runner that's like a decoration kind of out of yarn for her. I was gonna make one for her bed, but I didn't have enough yarn, and I feel like if I go buy it, she'll know what I'm making. So I can't do that. So I will be doing something. I will be doing it for her bench. So that will be the 5th gift, and I think I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. Go to 2nd and Charles. Go to the mall to pick out some more things, some smaller things. I just did her birthday card because her birthday's on Friday. It is Wednesday right now. About to be Thursday because it's like 10 p.m. right now. So I worked out. My treadmill finally broke down. We had it for almost a decade, and we got it secondhand in the first place from like Facebook Marketplace. So technically it's older than that, and it's finally kaput. I used it for the last time on Monday. My mom tried to use it after that, and it was done. It didn't turn on. And I was like, wow. So we gotta get a new one of those. We'll see what else I get. I don't know what else I get, but yeah. Those are my updates for books. I finally read a physical TBR book for She Is Wrath. I only have like 2 more fairy loot books I need to read. I need to read The Language of Dragons and The Rose Bargain. And then I have finished reading all the special editions that I own, which is crazy. All the fairy loot ones, but I think all in general. So that's cool. Yeah. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Hi y'all, so I'm back from just leaving the house today. You know, I'm trying to leave the house every once in a while. So while I'm taking off my jewelry, let's talk about what I did today. I didn't do much. Today I had the thought of when I'm leaving this house, let's make sure that I get stocking stuffers for stockings that for Christmas. So that was my main plan. It wasn't like actual like Christmas gifts. It was stocking stuffer stuff. And because for a minute there, I didn't realize that stockings actually had gifts in them, because we didn't do stockings as a child. I just thought they were for decoration. And then my mom, because I knitted 3 stockings, one for me, one for my mom, one for our dog. And she was buying like little small treats and things like that to put into the dog's stocking. And I was like, oh, gifts are supposed to be in here. And she was like, yeah, I started buying you a little couple trinkets. So I bought some stuff for her. Now, I bought her 4 things to put in the stocking stuffer. 4 things. And I think they're all like very her, so I hope she'll enjoy them. We went to the mall first. We went to Barnes & Noble. And let me tell you something. Because the past like year, like 2 years, I've been mainly buying books through thrift shopping, through Goodwill, Salvation Armies, Second and Charles, Book Outlet, things like that. I don't really buy many books full priced anymore. So when I went to Barnes and Noble, like I was like kind of like shocked by the prices. So like I didn't buy anything at Barnes and Noble. I was just like so like kind of like horrified by the prices. Like, you know how when you look at behind on the back of the book and it says US and then it says like Canadian, how much it will cost in US, how much it costs in Canadian, and then Canadian's like $10, $15 more, and you're like, wow. For the longest time, I was like, I must be staring at the Canadian numbers. I must be staring at what this cost in Canadian land, because this cannot be the case for American dollars. But it is. And so many of the books, like, you know, Barnes & Noble has never been my favorite. Well, it was when I was younger because I was just buying anything and everything. Like, mom, give me this, mom, give me that, right? I used to love Barnes & Noble. That's like the only place I would go in the mall. I never went to the mall for anything else but Barnes & Noble. But as you get older and you start buying books for yourself and you start just like broadening your reading taste, like for instance, because when I was younger I would do like one book in a series and I would just be like, mom, we need to go to the store, buy book 2, we need to go to the store to buy book 3. Like I would just do that. So I did that with like the Lunar Chronicles, I did that with Throne of Glass, I did that with like a lot of series that I read when I was younger. And but once you like broaden your horizon in books, like you're like, ooh, let's read more fantasy, let's read more of this, let's read more of that. Once you start diving deep, I'm like, ooh, people recommend this series because I like this series and this, you realize what small like collection of books Barnes and Noble has. That's one of the biggest problems with mine specifically. It only has things that are popular right now at the Barnes and Noble. Like, what about anything else? Anything else from the past? Like everything is like 2020, unless it's a classic. Everything's like from like 2023 to now. And it's like, we've had books almost forever. Right after hieroglyphics came books. Like where are the books? Especially since I have very niche tropes that I read in books, like urban fantasy, like all of those things. A lot of those are older because people don't write them as good or as well or as much as they do now. So then we went to Second and Charles, and that's where I spent bank. Now, I have $40 in credit to use, so I used that. If I didn't have that credit, it would have come to like $80 of stuff. But if it was just buying books, it would have come to around 40 something dollars. I would only spend like $5 human dollars. But I was also buying gifts, so the gifts rose it. The $40 was also gift. Like 40 was books, 40 was gifts. So here's the books I got. So technically, for like $42, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 books. 14 books for like $40. I'm very excited. So the first book I got was the Black Jewels trilogy by Anne Bishop. This is Daughter of the Blood, Heir to the Shadows, and Queen of the Darkness. This, I read Anne Bishop's The Other series, and it's a 5-star read. I read it for the first time last year in 2024, and I reread it this year in 2025, and this is the next series I want to read by her. I'm very excited I got it. This is the first 3 books. This is a bind-up. I'm very happy, very excited about this. I'm ready to read it like right now. I heard that when I was looking up like audiobooks that are like free on YouTube for Anne Bishop, I saw a thing that said like, did Sarah J Maas copy this series for her? I don't remember if it was Throne of Glass or ACOTAR series, but it was one of them. And I was like, I'm not even gonna get in that discussion because I don't even know if that's true or not. But I like both of those series, ACOTAR and Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass is my favorite. I read them when I was in like middle school, high school. But if it's like that, but adult, I would love that. It would be great. Then I bought a couple of random books. First, I bought The Princess Bride by William Goldman. People have probably already seen the movie. I have not. And I didn't realize it was based off of a book. But I bought it. I got it. And I just thought, why not? And I just love that it says a tale of true love, high adventure, pirates, princesses, giants, miracles, fencing, and a frightening assortment of wild beasts. The Princess Bride is a modern storytelling classic. I was just like, let's give it a try. I got this bind up for $6.60. And I got The Princess Bride for $2.95. And then I saw like whenever I go thrift shopping, there's always, especially at Second and Charles, there's always a humongous Nora Roberts section that takes up like bookshelf on bookshelves, and a Danielle Steele bookshelves on bookshelves. I read Nora Roberts. I read her thrillers, which I think I should go to the J.D. Robb side of things because she's J.D. Robb, but I haven't yet, so I was looking over there. But before that, there was this new person I saw there, Christine Feehan, and she had like a million books. So she had like a book, like 2 bookcases full too. So I said, let me go on Libby, see which one is book number 1. And I found book number 1, which is called Shadow Game. And I read the synopsis, and it sounded like sci-fi, urban sci-fi type of interesting spy labs and laboratories and evil science. It sounded so good. So I bought book 1 and I bought book 2. So I spent $2.50 on each of these books. So $5 in all. And if I like it, this book has like minimum 19 books in the series. So I will continue if I like it. Then I told you guys I read a lot of urban fantasy. I love urban fantasy, and I've been trying to find more. And because they see how much Goodreads see how much I love urban fantasy, they've been recommending me like collections of books like POC urban fantasy or urban fantasy with female leads, or right. So I was looking through them and I'm like, interesting. So I had a lot to my want to read. So I went on there to see if I could find some of these books, and I found a lot of them. So first I found the Faith Hunter series Skinwalker. Book 1 and book 2, I paid $2.80 and $2.75, and it looks good. It looks interesting. It gives off my Mercy Thompson series so much. I'm very excited to read them. I hope I enjoy them. I feel like I will. I love a mass market paperback. I love urban fantasy, and I love when they're combined. So here they are. The last thing I got is 2, 4, 6, 8 books. It is the first 8 books in the Minion series, the Vampire series. What is the Vampire series called? It is the first 8 books in a Vampire Huntress series by L.A. Banks. Oh my God. I saw this and I grabbed every single one of them. The book has 12 books in all, but the first 8. So first we have Minion. I got this for $2.50. Then we have The Awakening. I got this for $2.75. Then we have The Hunted. I got this for $2.75. Then we have The Bitten. I got this for $2.95. Getting up there in price. Then I have The Forbidden. This is $2.75. Then I have The Damned. This is $2.75. Then I have The Wicked. This is $2.65. And then lastly I have The Forsaken. This is $2.75. I don't know if that was in order. I know the first 3 were, but I don't know about anything after that. And that's all the books I got. So I spent around $40-ish on, what did I say, 12 books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books. On 14 books. Like $40 on 14 books. And that's ecstatic because when I was at Barnes & Noble, my mom had 4 books in her hand. And it came up to $100 for 4 books. Most, like half were, like 2 were paperbacks, 2 were like hardcovers. $100. I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, I'm very excited. We also stopped and got some Japanese food. So I'm about to scrumdiddly eat this down. Doesn't that look delicious? It looks great. And I did spill my cherry Coke in front of everybody in line. And had to get a second one. Isn't that just lovely? It is. It's crazy. It's lovely. But yeah, so now I'm going to take off my bra, lay down, take off my makeup, watch some TV, and start reading what I will be reading next, which is Archangel's Son, S-U-N, not S-O-N, S-U-N, by Nilani Singh. That is book 13. And book 14, I put it on hold because I was like, oh, it's like a 2-3 week wait, 2 to 4 week wait. And I put it on hold today, I'm pretty sure. And I got it today. So I think I'm going to start that one today, Archangel's Son. I'm also going to start Hush. I'm going to film Hush. I'm going to film the intro right now. And yeah, so let's get into that. Hello, everyone. So the last time I talked to you, I had just come back from doing stuff outside. You saw a little book haul. And that same day, I read and finished Archangel's Son by Nilani Singh. It was book 13 in the series, I believe. And it was really good. I give it a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I already have on borrowed book 14, the audio and the ebook for it. So I'll be starting that soon. But the day after that was my mother's birthday. So I cooked her a buffet breakfast, and then we had lunch. I gave her gifts, and we had dinner. And for dinner I made fried catfish, homemade mac and cheese, and roasted broccoli. And I made her favorite cookies, which are peanut butter cookies because she loves peanut butter. And also made homemade oatmeal cream pies. Those didn't turn out as well. I needed to split up the dough more because the dough was too dense for the filling, so it just smushed out because they were too heavy of cookies. But for a first try, it wasn't too bad. I do also want to make the cookies sweeter next time. I don't feel like they were sweet enough, and I guess the reason is because the filling is so sweet, but because it didn't work out that way, we're just eating the cookies as cookies, and they're not as sweet. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, so I didn't read anything yesterday, and we also watched Abigail, the vampire ballerina movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. It gives us the same feelings you have with Megan would probably be the same feelings you have with this. And Matthew de Claremont was in it, and I was like, oh my god, that made me so happy. Matthew de Claremont, A Discovery of Witches, and I loved it. I literally screamed, and my mom was like, who's that man? Oh my god, it was so good. So then today, because I didn't work out yesterday, I worked out this morning. Woke up at 9 something, worked out immediately, took a shower, put on some pajamas. Now we're here because it's Saturday. I'm going to start Hush Hush, and this is for a vlog, a full spoilers reading the entire series vlog. So I'm gonna start Hush Hush. I'm very excited. This Hush Hush is gonna be color coded red, so no matter what it is, it's gonna be red. I'm hoping to have a lot of thoughts and things like that, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm very excited. That's all I have for you. I'll probably also start Archangel. I don't even know what it's called, but book 14 in the Neon Sing series. I also became available 2 books. Every time I go on vacation, someone dies. That became available. And also a middle grade, A Tale of Magic, became available. So I also have those 2 books as well. So we'll see how this goes. What I read, what I don't read, whatever. Hello everyone. So it's a new week, but it's still the same vlog because this is going to be a long one. And I want to catch you up on books and things like that. So I think I told you I finished Hush, but if I didn't, I finished Hush, and it was a time and a half. Let me tell you, I'm making a full spoiler reading vlog about the experience with Hush, and it is an experience. I've only finished book 1. I own books 1 through 3. I don't own the 4th one, but I got them at a Goodwill, so maybe I'll go back to that same Goodwill and try to find book 4. We'll see how that goes. But I finished it. It is what it is. I won't say much about it because, I'll be doing a full vlog about it. I recorded 2 videos. I posted the first one on all the platforms. I still need to post it on Lemon 8. But I don't even know if Lemon 8 goes up to that much. Oh, my Lemon 8 isn't even downloaded technically. It's offloaded. I'll re-download it. And then I went through my bookshelves just to see if there's any books that I've read that I wanted to unhaul. These are ones that I have indeed read, but I don't have attraction to. I don't want to reread them ever, I don't think. So I found 2 that I haven't already unhauled, and that is Blood Song and the Love Con. The Love Con, I know for a fact I want to unhaul. But the Blood Song, I'm very, because I had an up and down relationship. I liked it a lot when we were talking to, when we were reading from him when he was young. But now I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to post. Okay. So after that, I read Archangel's Light, which is book 14 in the Nalani Singh series, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. If you know who it's about, I was very looking forward to this book, And I think the next book is about a different angel, and I think it goes back to them again, I think. But I don't know for sure. But I'm very looking forward to that. I recorded 2 videos today. I gave my dog a bath. And now he's staring at me like I killed his entire family. It is what it is. And now I have to do my bedding because it's a new week, so new bedding, and put away my laundry. And I also want to wash my hair, clean the bathroom, vacuum the floor. That's quite a lot. And I also want to start some more books. I still have Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies and A Tale of Magic borrowed from Libby. Those are the only 2 books I have borrowed from Libby. You saw the books I hauled. I kind of want to read those Christine Feehan books really badly. But I just got them. I could wait a minute just in case. Because if I get obsessed, I don't feel like going back to the store right now to get like books 3 through 19. So let's calm it down for a minute. Let's read some older books on my shelf, which both those books aren't even that old on my shelf. I got both those books, I'm pretty sure, this year. But that's all I have to catch you up on. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I should show you guys a picture of the house. I'm building in a cherry blossom field, obviously, and because it's my favorite color. And I want to just do things that I've never done. I've never made a farm. I've never completed Minecraft, like killed the dragon. I've never done like an automated farm. I've never like dealt with villagers heavily. I just build for like a couple days and then I don't come back to the game. But I built a house. I haven't done the interior yet, but I've built the house. I'm getting the surrounding area. So I got the wheat fields and I have the cows, which I need more of. I need to get some sheep. I haven't found any diamonds yet, and I've been in this world for a long time. I've been using copper and iron tools for everything, and it's tiring, and I want feather falling, and I want good gear on. But I'm scared to go into caves, but I'm going to go into a cave. I'm going to go. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, I want to wash my hair and do all that stuff. So, and I'm probably going to start book 2 in the Hush Hush series soon as well. But we'll see. We'll see what I get up to. Yeah. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Goodbye. Hello. I have finished a book. I finished last night. Every time I go on vacation, someone dies. Why the fuck I stuttered that? Every time I go on vacation, someone dies. I finished that last night. I gave it like a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. There's 2 more books. Well, there's 1 more book out. There's a 3rd one coming out, I think, next year. And I'll read those, but I don't need to buy them right now. But yeah, I finished that book. I haven't read anything today. I also got my hair done yesterday. I got it flat ironed for the first time in like a decade. I haven't gotten my hair flat ironed, I think, since I went natural. So I think even more than a decade, to be honest. I got bludgeon my hair often enough, and I also cut off a big chunk of my hair. It was a little bit damaged, and I think it's due to faux locks that I had. I don't like the way the lady did them, and I feel like it caused breakage to my hair. But it can also be that and other things like not giving enough TLC to my hair. So it's wrapped right now. It's been wrapped, but you'll probably see it unwrapped tomorrow because I want to film some stuff tomorrow. I need to film some more YouTube videos. And yeah, I also went to the gym today. I made homemade bagels. I'll show you a picture right here. I made homemade bagels. I used to make homemade bagels like every like week or two for like a couple months straight, but then I just got out of the habit of it. So now I'm back in the habit because I really wanted a bacon, egg, and cheese this morning, and I had to make it with sandwich bread, and that's just not the same. It needs to be on a bagel. Here are some books that I have available right now for me to read. Because, Libby is basically my husband at this point. Or wife, I don't judge. Vampires of El Norte, that came off of hold. So I will be reading this. I'm not sending it back. I gave it back like a month or 2 ago, and I hadn't seen it since until now. So, and then You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty also came off of hold, so there's that. I gave back Chris Colfer's A Tale of Magic. I just didn't feel like starting a new adventure type of thing today. And I don't know if this is a series or not, so just in case it was a series, I gave it back. But it's a beautiful edition. It's a middle grade fantasy, and it's a beautiful edition of the book. Like, look at without the hardcover, and it's all the way around. It's quite beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. But I don't want to start it right now, so we'll put this back over here. So I have those two I could read, and then I'm first in line for Many a Book, but I've been first in line for Many a Book, and they're not coming off of hold, it seems like. So I'm not gonna put much stock into that. But the books that I'm first in line for is It's Elementary, which I went to second and then I get back to first, and then I went to second and I get back to first. So here I am. I'm also first in line for Trusting the Dark by Mel Dow, and I'm first in line for Archangel's Resurrection, which is book 15 in the Ilani Singh series. It's the ebook. I'm third in line for Winter's Lost by Patricia Briggs. There's 3 copies in all, so if all 3 come available, there you go. But I don't feel like reading any of the books that I have right now. I want to read, and I'm gonna start it tonight. I'm going to read Forgotten Vows. That is book 2 in the Lily May series. What is the series called? The Folk series. I read book 1 like a week ago, and I really enjoyed it, and it's been stuck on my mind. And each book gets longer and longer and longer. The first one was like 300 and some change. The second one is 400 and some change, and the third one is 500 and some change. So it's gonna take me a minute to read it, but I'm gonna start it today. I don't plan on finishing it today, obviously not, but I want to start it today. And yeah, I also want to start soon book 2 in the Hush Hush series, because I'm doing that vlog. They're usually always available, that's why I just haven't picked it up. But also, let me show you something real quick. I just posted a book haul on TikTok yesterday, and like hours later, my mom gave me the entire, let me pick it up, the entire Twisted Game series, Twisted Love series. Book 1, Twisted Love. Book 2, Twisted Games. Book 3, Twisted Hate. Book 4, Twisted Lies. She gave them to me because before she finished the series, she pre-ordered and forgot that she pre-ordered the special editions. And she was like, she doesn't like the series enough to have 2 sets of copies, because she's looking through my mom has enough books that she's technically considered a library, which is over 1,000 books. I am nowhere near that. I'm like around 620-ish, I think. So I have a ways to go. But I don't even have enough space to go that way, so I'm not doing that. But so she was going through the books that she's read, and she was like, I don't want 2 copies. So she gave me these. I need to add them to my spreadsheet. And yeah, so that's a lot to catch you up on. I think it's time for me to say goodbye to my Kindle, because it's still not turning on, which is very upsetting. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or later today, whenever I feel like it, to tell you about book 2 in the Folk series by Lily May, and see if I get up to reading anything else. But I don't know for sure. I don't know. Hello everyone. So I'm still in the middle of, what book am I reading? Oh, another book just came up. Hold on, Libby. Oh my god, all the books are coming up. Hold on, Libby. While I'm in the middle of reading a book that's not on Libby. Okay. What book just came up for hold? The Rose Bargain. The Rose Bargain just came off of hold, so I'm gonna borrow that one. So right now I have Vampires of El Norte, You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty, My Hero Academia, Volume 35, and now The Rose Bargain. But I was going to tell you that I'm still in the middle of Forgotten Vows, but I am 57% through now. I'm on page 238 out of 422. Guys, I'm enjoying it. It's a little back and forthy, but I'm liking it. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. But yeah. So I want to finish this book today. I gotta go to the gym today, and I recorded my DNF video yesterday, so I probably want to edit it today. I probably want to start editing this because this is going to be the longest vlog I'm pretty sure I'm ever going to do. So I kind of want to start editing this one because it's probably the second video that goes up in January after the December wrap up. And so yeah, but I want to finish this book today. I want to start Vampires of El Norte and go to the gym, play some more Minecraft because I've been in it. I've been doing it. And yeah, I also want to reorganize my books in my bookshelves, but I'm gonna wait until after Christmas to do that. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm looking at my calendar to see if there's anything else I need to do today, and I don't think there is. But yeah, I also want to start planning for my consuming pages. I want to do more of those. And yeah, so that's what I'm getting up to today. It's, what time is it? It's 11:58. I ate breakfast like an hour ago, so I'm probably gonna go to the gym. I always go to the gym after lunch, but a couple hours before dinner, so whenever that is. And yeah, so between that time I'm gonna read some more of Forgotten Vows and I'm gonna play some Minecraft. So those are the two things I'm gonna do first. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. All right, hello everyone. I'm dressed because I'm supposed to leave the house today, which, wow, I don't do that often. But I wanted to update you guys. I finished You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akweki Emezi, and I didn't really enjoy it that much. I gave it a 3-star. I kept on reading because I wanted to know how it ended. It was a very interesting book, so I wanted to know how it ended and what was going on. Like, it was very messy of a book. Like, as in, like, the plot is messy, and I didn't, it wasn't, like, the greatest, So, that's that. I will be unhauling it, but, yeah. I'm just glad I got another book off my shelf. That book had been on hold for such a long time, but, I wanted to be done with it. Now I'm more moisturized. I also wanted to let you guys know, I finished my first J-drama a couple days ago. It was called The Yakuza Boss's Beloved. It was very unserious. Very, very unserious. I posted a TikTok about KC and J-dramas, and people are actually asking for recommendations. So I think I'm going to film that video for C-dramas. So I did a top 5. Mind you, I haven't watched many. I've watched a good couple handfuls, so this is like the top 5 out of the ones I've watched. And there's some very popular ones that I haven't watched yet that I need to. But yeah, so I'm still in the same spot I was last time I talked to you guys. If I did talk to you guys, I don't remember. With Vampires of El Norte, I'm only 17% in, which is page 63. So I'm 63 pages into this one. This is the 3rd day I've been reading it, technically, but I didn't read it at all yesterday, but whatever. And then I have The Rose Bargain, which I haven't started yet. So I'm going to try to finish Vampires first, then I'm going to start Rose Bargain. And also what came of a whole, because it got unlimited copies, is Kiss of the Basilisk, which I have on my Kindle. And then I have My Hero Academia Volume 35. And I borrowed, when it's not even ready yet, because I have the ebook on hold. I'm first place for the ebook, so I borrowed the audiobook already because it has so many copies and they weren't giving you, so I wasn't going to be having somebody wait. It's Archangel's Resurrection, which is book 15, I believe. First place for, let's do the first place again because I'm always first place for something, for Archangel's Resurrection ebook, for Trust in the Dark, for It's Elementary, which I feel like I'm never going to get, to be honest. And I'm 3rd place for Winter's Law by Patricia Briggs, but it's the first thing on my Libby, and it's because there's 3 copies in use. I'm 3rd in line, so if all the copies are given back, I will get a copy. So there's that. And I want to reorganize my shelves quite a bit. I really want to so badly. I'm gonna do it in the beginning of the new year. And I'm also ready to read Crescendo, which is book 2 in the Hush Hush series. I'm on hold for that. I'm second in line or something like that. And yeah, I think today we're going to the grocery store so that we can get the rest of the ingredients for Christmas dinner. We're going to like Dollar Tree to get some like scrapbooking materials for our vision board, and we are also going to the alcohol store to get alcohol for our Christmas. And Ulta for like beauty skincare stuff, I think is where we're all going. I need to put on some earrings, some bracelets. I think that's it. I also have to edit my video today. It would be all the DNFs I've done. And that's the thing, I was thinking very hard that I might DNF You Made a Fool Death with Your Beauty, but I finished it. Vampires of El Norte does not seem like it's going to be a DNF as well. I just haven't gotten back to it. But I also want to read a Kindle book by India T. Norfleet that I started the series. It's a 2-book series and they're like novellas. So I kind of want to start that one as well. So yeah, I'm trying to get through all the busybodies in my head because I have so many books I want to read that are on my physical TBR. So many I want to read that's on my Kindle. So many I want to read that are interesting, that are on Lippy for free. So many I want to get from the library. And yeah, I also want to make a community post on YouTube to see when are the best days to go live for reading sprints, because I want to do a lot more reading sprints next year. At least 2 a month, because I've only done 2 this entire year on YouTube. But I want to do at least 2 a month on YouTube. So yeah, maybe even go back to doing them on TikTok like I was. I don't know. But we'll see. I'll see you guys. Do you like my makeup? Hopefully it's not looking too crazy. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back, and obviously I had to stop at Goodwill and Salvation Army, and I picked up some books, so let me show it to you. First, I went to Salvation Army, and I picked up 2 books from there. First is Outlander, book 1. Everywhere I go, whether it's secondhand shop or not, they're always expensive. This was 25 cents. This was a quarter. And then I know you guys just saw a different book haul, and I bought Christine Feehan, and I found another Christine Feehan, but this is for a different series. This is book 4 in Cesar, book 3 or 4, and I don't mind. I'm collecting them secondhand anyways, so I'm gonna collect them out of order anyways. It doesn't matter. Then I went to Goodwill, and Goodwill was so good. I found the entire Twilight series for my mom because she wants to read them, and just so many other books that she got. But what I got was Catching Fire and Mockingjay. I'm only missing book 1, and because I've first most of my books, I'll find book 1 eventually. But I got books 2 and 3 in the Hunger Games series. Let me check to see what book this is in the Game of Thrones series. I found book 3 in the Game of Thrones series. I own book 1 that I also got from Goodwill, and now I have book 3, so I'm missing book 2 in the middle. Then I have the Da Vinci Code. This is the only Dan Brown book from this series that I was missing, and so I got this as well. So now I can read the entire series through up until the new one that just came out in 2025, no problems. And lastly, I got The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I always look for this one, and it's never there, no matter where I go. Always book 2 and book 3 and book 4, but never book 1, and I finally found book 1, so I had to get it. And yeah, those are all the books I got. I also got like arts and crafts stuff from Dollar Tree for my junk journal and for my vision board for 2026. But some glue, some stickers, some this, that, and the other, some knickknacks. And yeah, that's all I got. And I'm very excited for all the books I got. I was supposed to be buying books because I don't really need books or have the space for books, but I bought them anyways. I literally spent 50 cents for 2 books. So, calm it down. But yeah, bye. Oh, and I spent $4 for the Goodwill books. So $4 for 5 books, and then 50 cents for these two. Top tier. Honestly, the thing that cost the most money single-handedly was this stick of glue from Dollar Tree. $1.25. I didn't pay $1.25 for any of those books. That's crazy. Bye. Hello everyone. So I haven't updated you in a couple of days. So let's talk about what I did. I finished. It's Christmas Eve, by the way. It's Christmas Eve. I finished Vampires of El Norte. I'm itching because I want to take a shower. And when I want to take a shower and I just don't take a shower immediately, I start to be like, you're dirty, go take a shower. So let me finish this. Vampires of El Norte. I finished it. I don't know how I feel about it. I still haven't rated it on Goodreads. It's because I didn't like one of the characters. I didn't like Nana. I felt like she was full of herself and she's like a Nepo baby, an annoying Nepo baby. And what I mean by that is she has actual talent. She has drive. She has all this stuff. But after you realize that a man didn't leave you to die or whatever, he thought you were dead. He's been grieving for you for 9 years, and he comes back because your family told him you were dead, and he comes back and you hate him also, and because you think he left, and then you find out that he didn't, and then for the rest of the book, even though you know that he didn't leave you on purpose, you're just arguing with him, and then you use your influence in every argument you have. It's disgusting. Every single time they argued, she'd be like, well, I'm above you, my father's above you, I could tell him not to let you on this ranch again, I could do this, I could do that, every single time. And then 3 pages later, she would apologize, every single time. And he was like, so all the people on this ranch are not harassed by your father, but like, your father is not a good guy. You have all this money to do all this stuff. You don't know where that money comes from. He's not a good guy. She's like, well, you don't know my father. This ranch has been in our family for generations. That doesn't mean he's a good guy. And when her father exiles him from the ranch, all the farmhands look disgusted and pained. And it's like, your father sees these people as less than. I didn't like her as a character because she was so high and mighty, but she didn't give that same grace to her father. Like so I don't know what I'm gonna give this. I don't know. Then I read the book 2 in the novella. I read a book called Match by Nasty, and I read that earlier this year for Southern Hearts and Silent Kisses, and then I was like, I really like this novella. It's an erotic novella. It was good. I gave it 5 stars. This was book 2 to it, and that's it. But this was not as good. I didn't like the direction it went in at all. There was a very explicit assault scene, and I was like, this came out of nowhere. I did not like that at all. And it went a little too far for me. I did not like that at all. So she says book 1 was just about, like, there was a underlying plot in the background, right? That leads off on a cliffhanger for book 1 to go on to book 2. And it's like kind of like a stalkery plot, like that has nothing to do with the 2 main characters. But I didn't know it was going to go this dark. It went a little too far for my liking. So she says, what happens, because it's a novella, it's not that long of a book, it's like less than 200 pages. It happens, and then like the next chapter is the epilogue. No. No. You need a good 2 chapters in between that. Because the last thing we saw was a traumatic thing, and the next thing we read is a epilogue from like 6 months later. Just because it's 6 months later in time in the book does not mean 6 months later is when we read that. It would feel like that if we had a couple chapters in between, but we didn't. So we went straight from a woman almost being assaulted, well, fully assaulted, if you know what I mean, to them being in love and being like, kissing on each other, having consensual sex. No, I don't want to even see sex right now. Like, no, that's weird. I didn't like that at all. So there's that one. I would give it like a 3.5. When I gave book one a 5. Sorry, it's like top tier. Honestly, you can read book one and leave it there. It's just that the book one ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger. But then I read Trusting the Dark by Miss Mel Dow. Can you even see that? Miss Mel Dow. And it was great. It was a fun time. It was great. I gave it 4 stars. This, if you ever read Mega, or is it Mega Man? Mega or Mega Man? I don't remember. This is like a continuation of their story of Mega and his wife. Mega and his wife Ruth. So yeah, this. Give it 4 stars. I can't tell you much about it because again, it's kind of like a book 2, so a continuation of their story. But it was great. I'm trying to make sure I didn't, because I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. Today is Wednesday. It's Christmas Eve. On Saturday, I went out. That's where I got all those books from. And then on Monday, I went out again and we went to get noodles and boba. The boba was delicious. The noodles were good too. So we'll probably go there again. Go to other places as well. And also today, it's Christmas Eve, so I'm not leaving the house. But I had my first ever, it wasn't a hate comment, but it was like a very, I'm going to teach you about something real quick comment on TikTok. This is technically my second, not hate comment, but you know what I mean. So I was just like, I had to respond. I had to respond because I was just I was angry. But you can see that on TikTok if you would like. So I had to respond. I just had to. People might not agree with what I have to say, and that's perfectly fine. We can have great discourse in the comments if you would like. But just remember this. All of these pages about me, Betweenpaperbackworlds and all of them from YouTube to TikTok to Instagram to whatever, are my safe space for people to talk about books, for me specifically to talk about books, for us to find things in common with each other, for us to disagree about the plot of a book. That's what that space is for. It is not for people to try to educate me on things I've already been educated on, or try to make me look dumb because of an opinion that I had. So just keep that in mind. We can all talk about books. You can hate a book that I loved. I can love a book that you hated. We can talk about that in the comments. That's perfectly fine. You can curse out Barnes & Noble and Amazon in my comments all you want to. Perfectly fine with me. As long as you don't try to one-up me on my own video. That's crazy, But, yeah. So, I'm going to take a shower, get ready for Christmas by cleaning my room. I'm going to do some, what is it called? Junk journaling, because I'm months behind. I am months behind. Yeah, but let me show you guys what I got in my stocking we did our stockings today. So here's what I got. I got a black coloring book. I've been wanting a coloring book. I'm getting more into my hobbies, so it just has a whole bunch of black women doing things, being beautiful, being amazing. So I have that. I got some bookmarks. Again, black ladies being amazing, but it has my name on them, Karen. So that's lovely. And then I got, when I was a child, I was in love with Harry Potter. I know Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling specifically has done some horrible things, but parents still get you things that you loved as a child, as an adult, to bring back that inner child of you. And she got me a Lego set, a 27-piece Lego set of Harry Potter. Doing Quidditch. So it's very cute. I'm probably going to put it on my bookcase or something like that. Then I got a Coach Compact. Oh, I wrapped it back up. It's a pink Coach Compact that says Coach. It says Coach on it. It's really beautiful. I've been loving compacts recently, and I only had one, so I was just putting it from purse. So now I have another one I could put into purses, so I'm very happy about that. Pink is my favorite color, by the way. Then I got some random candy. This is because my mom just put them in there because she was like, she loves high chews, but doesn't like pineapple, so she gave me these and she just put them in there because I love pineapple. And then she bought me a retro gaming system. This is the TV you can play it on, which is amazing and cool and beautiful. And it comes with a little antenna. And this is the gaming controller. and you can actually play on this little TV, or you can play on your big TV, or like your regular size TV. But this is for your bookshelf as well. I'm putting on my bookshelf as well. I think I could use batteries instead of plugging it in, so that it could stay on my bookshelf and I could play it on my bookshelf. But I'm gonna do that in the after Christmas, because I want to reorganize my bookshelves for the new year. So this is so cool and so cute, and I love it so much. It's so cute. I love it so much. It's probably gonna go in my urban fantasy section, because that's where it fits the vibe at the best, to be honest. But it was so cool. And yeah, so I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. Bye. Hello. It's been a while since I talked to you, but that's because it's been a while since I've read. It is the day after Christmas, and I haven't read in a couple of days. I don't have any footage of Christmas because I was enjoying myself. So for like the last 2 or 3 days, I haven't read anything. But today I'm recording again because I have things to do. I have books I want to read now. Okay, so let's go on my phone real quick so I can show you, because 2 books I just saw got off a hold. But also I was going to start a book anyways, so that's just perfect timing, because 2 books are ready to borrow. So let's borrow. Boom. It's Archangel's Resurrection, which I've been waiting for, and Crescendo, which is book 2 in the Hush Hush series. Is it going to be good? I know for a fact it's not. So the books I have available are Kiss of the Basilisk, which I've had for 4 days now and I haven't read. Winter's Lost, which I got yesterday, I think, by Patricia Baird. This is the last book in the Mercy Thompson series. And then Archangel's Resurrection, the audio and the ebook now, and Crescendo. I was about to start Winter's Lost, but I think I'm going to start 2. I'm going to start Winter's Lost, and I'm going to start Archangel's Resurrection, and maybe Kiss of the Basilisk. Guess what I'm still first in line for? It's Elementary. I don't know what's going on with those books, but it's pissing me off and I'm over it. I've been doing things. This week I went to like the ramen shop. I just left the house a lot more this week. I just don't have any like evidence, which is not great for a vlog, but this vlog is already 14 hours long, so it doesn't really matter. Not really at all. But tomorrow I'll take you along, because tomorrow I am going to, we're going to go pick up pictures from Walmart for our vision board. And then we are going to this thrift store that we found, that my mom found. And we're going to look around to see. Am I going to spend money? Probably. Am I going to be upset about it? Probably not, because I spent it. You know what I'm saying? So probably not. Oh my God, I just got hair up. It's okay. No one cares. But yeah, so I'm going to start Winter's Lost now. I'll listen to a couple of chapters. And then I'm going to start Archangel's Resurrection later. So let's get into it. Goodbye. All right. Hi, everyone. So it is the next day. I did some stuff. I went to the post office. I went to Walmart to pick up the photos for the vision board for 2026. And then went to the thrift store that we've never been to in our city. And then I went to Sam's Club to pick up some like things. Didn't get anything at the thrift store. The thrift store was not great. They didn't have a good book selection. It was mainly like self-help cookbooks and like just random Nora Roberts books, like. And the store itself wasn't the greatest. It's around donations, so you know it's not gonna be like a store, you know. But I did finish Winter's Lost by Patricia Briggs, and I'm gonna keep it at what I gave it last time, which is a 3-star. This is the lowest rating I've ever given a Patricia Briggs Mercy Thompson book, which is fine. It's the latest in the series. Both her series are coming out with a new book in 2026, but this one I couldn't, like, the first like third I was in it the entire time. Then the other 2/3 I was just like, I don't really care. Like, as the books go on, the magic and everything is more and more complicated, so I just get tired of things getting more and more complicated, you know. I haven't read any more of the Leilani Singh book yet. It will be finished tomorrow. I might read some more tonight, but I won't finish it tonight. So I'll finish that tomorrow. And we only have a couple more days left of this year. It is the 27th, so we have 4 days left. And I want to get this Leilani Singh book done. Maybe like 1 or 2 more books done, and then I'm done for the year. So that's great. I already reached my goal a couple months ago, so I'm fine with that. That's what I got for you. I've been eating the same Chinese food that we got while we were out today. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna continue watching my K-drama. I'm watching Doctors right now. The first 2 episodes had me side-eyeing because I was like, why is this man talking to this girl who's in high school? But the drama was making me stay. What should I tell you guys about the dramas and seasons I'm watching? Hold on, let me get my list up. Okay, so I finished the Yakuza Boss's Beloved, and I started and finished in this vlog, honestly, in like a couple of days. When I Fly Towards You, oh, it's top tier. I love that man heavily. I started watching The Princess Royal, and I'm like 3-4 episodes in. I'm liking it. I'm just and I started watching Doctors as well, which is, I think that might be the oldest K-drama I've watched, because I think Stronger Boom Soon was the oldest, and I think they came around the same time, so whichever one came out first. So that's where I'm at with that. Still haven't started again Prisoner's Beauty. I might start it again, but we'll see. So yeah, that's all I got to update you guys on. It's only 8:22 p.m., so I might read a little bit more of Nilani Singh, but later, because I just finished like 30 minutes ago the Fisher Should Break book. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye. Hello everyone. So I don't know if I updated, but I finished Winter's Lost. I gave it a 3 stars, staying the same rating was. This went out my ear and out the other, just like it did last time. So like the second half of the book, I really don't know what happened. Like I really don't know what happened. I just couldn't get into it, so it didn't work out. But I had a fine time reading it. I kept it a 3 star because it's just gonna stay that way. And then I also finished Archangel's Resurrection, which also I didn't care for as well. It's the same thing I had the issue with Viper, Archangel's Viper, which is like, man, I don't really care about these characters. It's just setting up for other characters, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. I started Kill the Queen, which I've been saying I was gonna start for, I don't know, 2 months. And because of that, so I haven't finished it. I'm 25% through, so I'm a fourth of the way through. I just started it today, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking it, so I'm probably gonna finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm also going to go get my nails done. I'm gonna exchange my flute, and I just sold a couple more Pango Books, so I'm gonna turn those in as well. I'm gonna go to the post office to turn those in as well. I also I did my laundry, but it still hasn't been like put away or anything like that. So I did my laundry, so it's time to change the bedding. It's time. I had a very, I barely left my bed today. It was crazy. So change my bedding. I want to clean my bathroom. It needs a deep clean. I also want to do the laundry. Well, not do it, but put the laundry away. Finish my junk journal because I kind of caught up to my junk journal. I need to finish it. And tomorrow is the 30th of December, so I only have 2 more days of doing this vlog, and I need it because I only have 6 minutes left on this SD card, so I'll be using my phone and the camera. So all the montage footage is done on my phone, and everything else when me talking is done on my camera. So yeah, because I only want to record a couple more things. It's like these wrap up of these last 1 or 2 books I'm reading, and then this nail stuff, and then New Year's Eve, and then that's it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'm talking pretty quickly because I need to wrap it up. I'm actually probably going to start editing this vlog tomorrow as well, so that I can start to clear out this SD card, because I hate having only one SD card. I'm not that type of girl no more. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when I go get my nails done, because they are getting a little too out there. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. Hello, so I'm back from doing all my things today. So first I went to drop off my package for Pango. So whoever's getting the King's Dragon and Blood Song, hope you like it. Then I went to get my nails done. Can you see them? They're black French tips. So there's not nothing crazy. They don't look as so I want them to look. So next time I think my mom said maybe like matte or with glitter on them. They may look more like femme fatale. So, but then I got this. Then I went to go get my flute exchanged because the other one wasn't sounding the way I wanted it to sound. And then we went to an antique store. We had to leave because I knew if I went in there and I went deep, I'd come out with $0 in my bank account. So we had to get out of there quickly. But that's what we saw. Like they had like a whole side room for like baby dolls and American Girl dolls. And I was like, when I get rich, I'm buying an American Girl doll and she's getting all the things. So that's gonna happen. Then we went to a bakery, a mom and pop bakery, I think, and I got an oatmeal cream pie that is the size of my head. Like, look at that. It's an oatmeal cream pie. So delicious. Then we went to Michael's to get journaling stuff. I want to look for something because I have a business idea in my head and I need to look for it. But it wasn't there. I think I'm gonna have to get it online. And we got like Christmas ornaments because we were like, we need new Christmas ornaments. So we got them now because they were like on clearance because it's after Christmas. And then we went to Jersey Mike's. So I got myself a sub. That's a very simple sub. And yeah, that's all we did today. That's all I did today. Now I'm going to eat this, watch my C-drama. I'm watching The Glory right now. I'm on episode like 11-ish, something like that. And yeah, today is New Year's Eve, so it's 30th. This vlog will end tomorrow. Thank God, because I only have 3 minutes left on this vlog. And yeah, I'm still reading Kill the Queen. I have 75% left because I read 25% yesterday. So I'm going to try to get through this today. Most likely finish it tomorrow, but today and tomorrow is all I got left because I don't want to bring it into the new year. And yeah, I'm so excited about this. Very excited. But yeah, I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow talking about Kill the Queen because that's all I'm going to be doing. So yeah. Alright, bye. Okay, so it's later the same day and I have finished Kill the Queen and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. It's in that era of fantasies that I love the most, which is like that 2016 and 2018. This came out in 2018 and there's 2 more books in the series. It's a trilogy, so I will be getting those. I just don't know when I'll be getting them. If they are on Kindle Unlimited for free, I'll read them on Kindle Unlimited. But if they're not, oh well. I'll get them eventually because I really did enjoy it. And I do want to see how the story continues. And today is the 30th, so tomorrow is the 31st, and that is the last day of the vlog. But I don't think I'm going to read anything anymore for the rest of this year. So I'll take the 31st off and then start anew on the 1st. First books I'll probably read would be Crescendo, which is book 2 in the Hush Hush series, or just whatever becomes available. I want to read some Christine Feehan, so there's that as well. I want to thank everybody for joining me on my first year on YouTube. Here's to better things coming. More of the same as well, because I liked doing vlogs. This is the longest vlog I've ever done in my life. I don't know how long the video is going to be. That's scary. But yeah, I appreciate it. I will continue to make some more vlogs, some more videos, some more fun videos, up my editing game, all the things. And I hope you subscribe and you join me along for the journey of year 2. Ooh, scary. And yeah, that's it. I hope you have an amazing, top tier, all 5 stars, no DNFs, 2026. 2026, you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Happy New Year, everyone. We're finally ending this vlog. Finally. Bye. Why she got a hat on that say Planet Fitness? Because it's sponsored by Planet Fitness. Why my phone say midnight? Because it's probably midnight.